So millions of women in America struggle with infertility. If complications with having children isn't enough, then oftentimes the nail in the coffin can be how a woman's difficulties or inability to give birth is often used as a way to equate her to a trans woman or a biologically born male who identifies as a woman. The broad, loose nature of this conversation reveals an ignorance for not only the price a woman pays for having a baby, but the price that she pays for not being able to have one, physically, mentally, emotionally. Whether it's complications with ovaries, blocked fallopian tubes, still having to have monthlies, fibroids, or whatever the case. Many women find themselves hospitalized, and in some cases, the circumstances can be fatal. Now, this subject is personal to me. Within the course of a few years, I found myself in circumstances with family members and people extremely close to me fighting unimaginable wars. From being in the hospital praying for God to spare the life of a family member whose fibroids had become infected with disease, to holding the stillborn of my best friends who had struggled for years to even get pregnant. The war on the female anatomy is real in every way. And while people seem to care about everybody's identity, at the bottom of the conversation is the feelings and the psychological difficulties that plague the ones who hold the most important role in humanity, which is to make humans. Let's get it. The conversation surrounding infertility is a sensitive one. What's unbelievable is the lack of definitive answers to the causes and solutions. What also is amazing is the lopsided disparities amongst races, like in the case with fibroids, where some studies found that nearly a quarter of Black women between 18 and 30 have fibroids, compared to about 6% of white women. And by the age of 35, that number increases to 60%. Black women are also at least twice as likely as white women to remove their uterus through a hysterectomy. A study of more than 23,000 African American women found increased risk of fibroids among those who had the longest and most frequent use and most burns from hair relaxer. Now imagine being told for centuries that your hair and looks wasn't as beautiful as, say, European standards, by people who wished you weren't born in the first place. You get the connection? Studies also find that the poor diet, obesity, and stress can also be contributing factors. Major ingredients that are a part of the design of the ghettos, the projects, the hood. So make sure you eat well, make sure you work on your stress levels, make sure you take care of yourself. Your baby's life may depend on it. The history in America when it comes to the female reproductive system for Black women is a dark one. As a matter of fact, the man known as the father of gynecology, J. Mariam Sims, who for years has been stylized as someone to honor, while in reality he was a living, walking, breathing demon who performed vaginal surgeries on enslaved Black women with no anesthesia for his research. He even performed 30 surgeries on one woman. Remember the movie Hostel? Well, for Black people, this was no movie, this was reality. J. Mariam Sims is honored today with statues and foundations in public schools, including an elementary in South Carolina.
So of course we are here for raising awareness around pregnancy and infant loss. Specifically, we're here to celebrate the life of baby Alim, the son of Sister Sharifa and brother Alim.
This was inspired because 2 years ago tomorrow I gave birth to my son who passed away in childbirth. I was in labor for 4 days, and through our healing we asked Allah for ways to heal, but also to make our experience beneficial to our community and to others.
Just check up on me, that's the least you can do. 'Cause I promise I'll make time to check up on you, to make sure your eyes are open. This world can be so provoking. Your voice, I need. This is the sound that I seek.
So in closing, we look to honor all women who can give birth. But today, we highlight a special honor for those who struggle and some who may never. We as a community must support and be there for them. There is no equal to them. We must openly love those who fight in this hidden war. To all the babies who almost got here, but didn't, like my nephew Alim, we celebrate you We feel your presence. We love you. We honor you. I'm Marquis Henri, and this is the show.